Workers' Party Secretary-General Pritam Singh issued a pointed rebuttal against recent remarks made by Prime Minister Lawrence Wong, accusing the People's Action Party of engaging in negative politics through its long-standing treatment of opposition constituencies. Speaking at a rally held at Bedok Stadium on 29 April 2025, Singh responded to PM Wong's earlier comments criticizing the WP's campaign tone. PM Wong had urged voters to reject what he called negative attacks by the WP during a walkabout at One Punggol Hawker Centre. Singh dismissed these criticisms and argued that the PAP's own history demonstrated entrenched negative practices. He cited the past HDB upgrading policies, where opposition wards were deprioritised, and noted that access to community clubs and national events, such as citizenship ceremonies, had been consistently denied to opposition MPs. He argued that such actions reflected a long-standing approach of political exclusion. The PAP only listens when it loses vote share and parliamentary seats to the Workers' Party, he said, drawing strong applause from the crowd. Linking his argument to broader themes of national resilience, Singh referenced Singapore's 60th year of independence, designated as the Year of Resilience. He suggested that the political resistance shown by opposition wards against discriminatory policies was a model of true resilience that should be taught in schools. Singh also revisited a historical statement made by a former Prime Minister who had once said he would have to spend time fixing the opposition if they gained more seats. Singh questioned whether such an attitude could be considered positive politics, asking pointedly, "I wonder what Prime Minister Lawrence Wong would say about this. Is this negative politics?" Addressing concerns among East Coast voters about municipal management, Singh highlighted that Aljunied, Hougang, and Sengkang town councils, run by the WP, had received top ratings in government town council management reviews. "Our green ratings speak for themselves," he said, pledging that WP would manage East Coast GRC with the same commitment and fairness. Singh also criticized the visible branding of PAP-run town councils, contrasting it with WP's philosophy of prioritizing service to all residents, regardless of political affiliation. "We will serve you all equally, without reference to who you vote for," he promised. He pressed further on the issue of fairness by recalling how WP MPs had been excluded from grassroots events during the pandemic, even when information vital to helping residents was selectively shared with PAP-affiliated grassroots advisors. Singh argued that such practices undermined Singapore's unity and spirit. He called on the PAP leadership to clarify before polling day whether opposition MPs would be allowed to use community clubs for charitable activities, such as food donation drives. "Please say yes or no before polling day," he urged, framing it as a test of whether political fairness would finally prevail. "The spirit of Hougang lives in our people," Singh concluded, affirming that the Workers' Party would continue helping residents regardless of structural obstacles. The rally, part of WP's campaign efforts in East Coast GRC, attracted a strong turnout, reflecting heightened political engagement as the 3rd May 2025 general election approaches.
SG60, our 60th year of independence, has been touted as the year of resilience. This political resistance to the PAP's HDB upgrading policy for opposition wards is the best example of resilience in the history of Singapore. It should be taught in our schools. We will need this spirit of Hougang should Singapore ever come under threat from any aggressor or when we face the unpredictable years ahead. The PAP only listens when it loses vote share and parliamentary seats to the Workers' Party. Why do you think Lee Hsien Loong and Lawrence Wong are going to Tampines, going to Punggol, and I'm sure they'll be here in East Coast also? Have they abandoned the other constituencies? The PAP only listens when it loses vote share and parliamentary seats to the Workers' Party. A previous Prime Minister said that he would have to spend his time fixing the opposition if it gains 5, 10 or 20 seats. And he said this when the opposition only had 2 seats in Parliament. This is the PAP DNA. I wonder what Prime Minister Lawrence Wong would say about this. Is this negative politics? So I would like to ask the PAP, would you allow a Workers' Party MP to use the centrally located community clubs in his or her name as a democratically elected person for food donation or distribution drives for low-income households. This one can or not? Please say yes or no before polling day. Let me know so I can go and debate with PM Lawrence Wong in Parliament what is the real meaning of negative politics. But if you say no, cannot, you cannot come into the CCs, let's keep things the way they are, it's okay. The spirit of Hougang lives in our people, and the Workers' Party will find a way to help those people in need.